Hi, I'm Dave. I'm a Customer Success Manager here at Freshworks, and on the line I have Emma from BrewDog. Emma, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, Dave. So I'm Emma. I head up customer service at BrewDog, and it's great to talk with you today.
So who are BrewDog?
We're a Scottish-born craft beer business that our co-founders James Watt and Martin Dickey started in 2007 as rebellion, really, to the mass-produced lagers that dominated the market back then. Our biggest mission is to make people as passionate about great craft beer as we are. We have just over 100 bars globally and are currently the UK's best-selling craft brewery.
Amazing. And how many agents are in your customer support team? How does the organisation operate and how many customers do you service?
So there's 15 agents in the UK, based all over England and Scotland right now. We have our HQ in Ellen in Aberdeenshire, which is where our brewery is, so some are based there. Plus we have an office in London where I'm based and remote workers in other cities in the UK too. We have 3 agents in the US based at our head office in Columbus and 1 agent based in Berlin. My team looks after external customers and we service our e-commerce online shop customers. Activity has really increased in that area, as you can imagine, with more people staying at home to drink and ordering their beer online throughout lockdown. We also look after our retail customers that are interested in going into one of our bars and perhaps have a question, or they've been into a bar and want to talk about their experience. We service our equity punks, which are our shareholders, as we're community owned. And we also handle any general contact really about our brand. So we've been working on a number of community projects throughout lockdown, and our BrewDog Tomorrow Charter is a big focus for us, which is our sustainability approach. So we get various different questions in on those subjects, or just from members of the public really that want to compliment us on those, which is super nice. So in answer to your question, a lot of customers.
So which Freshworks products do you use at BrewDog, and why did you choose those products over others?
We use FreshDesk currently and have done so for the last or so. I've been in the business for 18 months now, so we selected Freshworks as a partner before I was on board. However, what's important to me now, and I'm sure was the case back then too when we agreed to work together, is that our cultures are very similar. So where people and the customer, transparency and innovation are really important. I personally absolutely love that Freshworks' approach is that they see their clients as friends. And we have a real authentic relationship with Freshworks staff that we deal with. For me, Freshworks genuinely wants the best for our business rather than taking a pushy sales approach, which is refreshing and much appreciated. It's a real true and enjoyable partnership.
So what are your department's biggest challenges, and how do they factor into your company's strategy? Do they affect your customer experience?
So life at BrewDog is very, very fast paced, which I absolutely love. We count years and dog years here. So we're constantly driving things forwards at lightning speed. This means that there's new initiatives and projects happening pretty much on a daily basis. And that creates a lot of public facing comms and launches, which in turn generates contacts in at high peaks into our customer service team. So as I mentioned before, we're community owned and our customers and equity punks are very important to us. And I guess our customer service department isn't just a complaints department or a dumping ground in our business. It's a vital part of our organisation. And so it's really key that we have the right technology for us to be able to deliver exceptional world-class service and cope with those various different peaks that we have from an incoming point of view, and to really deal with those contacts at speed, but also focusing highly on quality too. So Freshworks really gives us the tools to be able to do that.
And of course, the first half of 2020 has been very different. So how are you using these products in a business as usual world, and how has that changed?
I know, it's a different world now, right? So our incoming contact activity was much, much lower pre-lockdown, and our processes in using FreshDesk were fairly manual, to be honest, before. We had our eye on several different things that we wanted to implement before, but COVID-19 and the increase in volumes on the back of that meant that we expedited that approach and bumped everything up the priority list. So our focus throughout lockdown was moving to as much automation as possible so that we could really free up our time by eliminating any repetition and the manual element of any tasks, giving us more time really to get through higher volumes and to focus on delivering great service. I mean, long gone are the days of manually scanning through 150 to 200 tickets a day to work out trends. With up to 2,000 tickets a day in lockdown, which was a huge jump up for us. We had to very quickly change that approach so that we could truly understand what our customers were talking to us about and make business changes based around that very quickly.
So how has Freshworks helped you adapt to that challenge?
We've used lots more of the functionality recently. I really want to talk about Fresh Connect, which is a personal favourite of mine. I absolutely love it. So we used it briefly before lockdown, but it's been a lifesaver to us during lockdown. And for anyone that doesn't know what it is, it's the ability to collaborate on tickets and also keep general team comms in one place effectively.
Through Freshworks products, have you seen your customer buying behaviour change? Have you learned anything about your customers?
Yeah, automation and identifying trends really closely and in real time has provided greater feedback on what our customers are missing the most when something is out of stock. So we've definitely used that feedback more so to loop into our e-commerce team. And then I guess what we've learnt about our customers is that experiences are more important now than ever. People have gone through a pretty rough time over the last few months in lockdown. So having a beer to celebrate, to reward themselves, to relax, to socialise with their loved ones, it's a heightened and super important experience to people, more so now than ever. So it's key we get it right in the part that we play in getting that beer to people. So whether that's listening to any creases throughout that journey and acting on that feedback, or just generally chatting to people about good beer and being at the end of that ticket in a friendly way, whilst people might be craving more human interaction during lockdown restrictions. That's all really important to our customers, more so now and also to us.
Do you have a favourite example of amazing customer experience or service from the BrewDog team?
It might sound like the basics, but I just really love how my team build up a genuine rapport with our customers and talk to them in an authentic and friendly way. We don't use canned responses here at BrewDog. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that approach for some businesses, but what's right for us is bringing that personality to the table and personalising the response. So my absolutely favourite thing at the end of each day is reading through the customer satisfaction feedback comments on the survey from customers and seeing all of the positive things they say about their interaction with my team. Our customer satisfaction results have increased dramatically by 10%, so that's an absolute delight really to see, especially with such an increase in incoming volumes for us.
And what has the feedback from your team been like on Freshworks products?
Yeah, good. A lot of my team haven't actually worked with another customer service platform before, but personally, I've been heading up customer service teams for the last 20 years, so I can remember the old days where you had multiple Outlook inboxes and that was your tool, if you like, and it was very long-winded and lots of duplication. So for me, I can really see the value in having Freshdesk as a tool, but my team absolutely love it. And what's great about my guys is that because we're such a fast-paced business, they're used to copious amounts of change. So if we launch a new feature in my team on Freshdesk, they're fully on board straight away. So I'm very lucky in that sense.
Finally, what's next for BrewDog's customer experience journey?
We were a one-channel only team before lockdown. It was always in the plan to bring new channels on board as soon as possible, but it was just email that we managed before. But we are now integrated with Facebook, Twitter and Instagram through Freshdesk, so that's 4 channels now on Freshdesk. We're looking to increase that further and have just signed up to FreshChat, which I'm very, very excited about. For us, it's about making it as easy as possible for our customers to contact us. So everyone is different, right? So some people spend a lot of time on social media and so want to talk to their brands about customer service issues right there in the same platform. Other people might want to write out a more lengthy, considered contact on email, and others want that instant, speedy answer on live chat. So we very much want to cater to all of the different scenarios there, and excited to get Fresh Chat up and running very soon.
Emma, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.